We have a working database and some complex queries. Now we'll add some indexes. But what are they and why do we need them? Indexes are used to speed up finding specific rows among potentially millions of rows, and one of the ways to optimize your database. 3 of MySQL indexes you've already encountered and have used, and they are primary key, foreign key, and unique. One of the other types of indexes is the column index, and these we'll be discussing and using. A column index on one column is the most commonly used index. It stores copies of the values from that column in a structure that allows for the index to quickly find a value or values specified by the where clause. You can also have a composite index. For example, if we'll be searching the salesperson table a lot by last name and first name, it would be a good idea to have an index created on those 2 columns. Bear in mind that indexes add to the cost of inserts, updates, and deletes, because each index must be updated when these operations occur in order to keep the optimization. So while it's tempting to add a column index on every column in your table, you can end up negating the faster select time with an increase in the time spent on these operations. So if we have this select query here, and we know we're going to be using it a lot, so we'll have select last name, first name, city from salesperson, where last name like starts with an S. Now, if we're going to be doing this a lot, and it's a very large table, we're going to want to have an index on last name. So what we can do is we could either drop the table and add it again with the index, or we can alter the table and add the index there, or we can just create the index. So let's do this. We will create the index directly. So we're going to use our database. So what we'll do is we'll add create index, and we'll call it last name lookup, and it'll be on the salesperson table, and we'll name the column, and it is last name. And we'll add colon. Then when we hit the lightning bolt, and then we refresh, we can now do show index from salesperson, hit the lightning bolt, and there we have it. We have 2. We have the primary key, which was on the salesperson ID, and now we have one on the last name, which we created. So congratulations, you've successfully created an index.